Hello, welcome to Speedgaming. Today we have another round of the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Tournament brought to you by Speedgaming. Today we're going to be watching alfalfafield versus SeYsEy. Winner of this match will move on to face Majorgan in the semis. It's pretty exciting. We're getting into the end of the tournament here. Today we're joined by good friend PK. How you doing this morning, PK?
Oh, I exist. It's very early.
I hope you're ready to watch some Zooter this morning. I know it's kind of early for both of us.
Yep. It should be an exciting match. I've heard both of these runners. They're both very good. I'm excited to see what they do.
Yeah, no, alfalfafield's been around the community for a while. SeYsEy as well, I know is good. Personally, lost to them in round one, but no firsthand.
Gotta love the personal grudge of commentary.
No grudge.
Oh,
yeah, maybe we'll get to see what kind of start we have on one of their screens here soon. Speaking of starts, we do have free prelude and light medallion, so whatever dungeon that is will be pre-completed.
Yep.
And then as well as prelude, we also have the song from ZL, so a nice 2-song start, unless it happens to be a dead item.
Yeah. That's oh yeah, you can get that, can't you? I don't think I ever actually had it when I ran SGL.
Yeah, whether you get it now or you just get a different song dead item along the way.
Yep. Always makes the Lon play feel sad when you go there and you get a blue rupee and it's like, oh.
Yeah, then naturally the other 2 checks are dead.
Yeah. It's like, okay, well, this was fun.
Well, I got one skull out of here. This is great.
Woo! We did it. I like the pink tunic from Alfalfa. That's gonna be the positive of the tunics. The other one looks very dark green.
Yeah, it's a nice pink.
Yeah. I'll always love the pink ones. Okay.
Yeah, looks like we had suns to start.
Suns to start? Oh, that's not too bad. At least skulls become super trivial.
They are Foolish's Wasteland, Azores Fountain, OGC, and Kokiri Forest.
Oh, the Kokiri one is weird. That'd be one that I would feel sad if I saw. Just up. Okay, well, there goes Mido's house.
I mean, to note, you could always check Mido's house.
Yeah.
There's big chests in there. It's probably going to be some chews for you. It's always nice. Probably see
yeah,
at least
that's
one
true.
of them check for chews.
Yeah, I go in there anyways, just because, like, if worst case scenario, you just get some health, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, chews, health, maybe a wallet refill for a shield.
Yep.
Pretty good options in there.
Already splitting up immediately. Okay.
Yeah, this is cool. Like, you have the sun song, so you don't have to set time of day to go upriver. Just
yep.
Do it right away. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it feels pretty good to have Sun Song at the start, just because it's like, okay, I get hints. Awesome. Also think just going CAC, the typical play, is perfectly fine as well.
And there's a scale on roof that might hurt a little bit for Alpha. If you wanted to go into SFM after the raid, that is.
Yeah, that's so sad. Just immediately, from the start, we know that River could have been even better.
It's alright, hopefully we just get, like, mini red in the window and it all works out, right?
Yep. Oh, is that Darun? You had 20 checks.
I think, yeah, Valeria and Windmill, and then that was both Saria song checks. So Valeria and Skull Kid.
I like Valeria. I'm gonna keep using that.
Make it a thing.
Yeah, that's all a convenience thing. If for some reason you need shoes, at least you have an idea of where they are.
And speaking of a sun start, all we're gonna need is 10 skulls. That's nice.
Yep.
And the classic frogs hint, right above the frogs.
Mm-hmm.
And no chickens today. More and more good news from this scene.
Yes. Ooh, Big Poe. Get a Big Poe in a bottle. That'll be entertaining when you go and get that. Probably pretty early. You can hold off on it because skulls are dead. You can wait until adult 2, unless bombs pop up in graveyard.
Or if you find some reason to go to ice in your adult 1.
Yeah, that's true. You need to find like hovers or ZL.
Yeah, geez, 7 years too late on that bottle, and you put some weird creature in it.
Talk to the sign. We love the sign.
You gotta make sure you're going to the right village, you know?
Yeah, that's true. You read it and it just says something completely different. And you're in Spirit Temple. What?
Dang, I didn't know we were playing ER today. Whoops.
It's complete EO. I won't know anything. Okay, so...
Thanks to the river play, Alfalfa can buy a shield right away, which is nice.
Yeah, that's a really nice part about having the early river play, is just now you get a shield. You'll probably make up that money just throughout CAC.
Yeah, something I'm a big fan of personally. Ooh, what do we got?
Bomb bag.
Cool, bomb. Okay. Might be time to check our meds. Probably gonna see a Death Mountain Rush here soon.
I get super early Dodongo. This is a dream come true.
I'd say even if it's not like a stone or if it's like just a forest or fire node, you still go.
Yep.
Really enough in the seed.
Yep. Generally, the only decision making I think is if you go immediately there, or if you go Goron City, which I usually like Goron City a little bit more, just because you get to just jump right down. Only have to do the trek up once, hopefully. Ooh. The Samsung chest has Azora Tunic. That was almost super exciting.
Almost exciting, but who doesn't like a wet t-shirt?
Yeah, that's true.
Probably never gonna use it, even if you have to go to water, but I guess it's nice to have.
Yep.
Did not see what was on the wall there.
I couldn't tell either.
Same for the volcano.
Look at it. There's the L.
I couldn't tell either one, volcano or the wall.
Yeah, the volcano looked like arrows to me, and I'm pretty sure we haven't seen a bow, so...
I might have saw something shiny like a hammer, but I cannot confirm.
Yeah. It's like SeYsEy goes immediately child, even with the bomb bag, which is interesting. I don't think that's a bad play by any means. Just get the songs out of the way. You're generally going to want to.
Yeah, that's just kind of the thing with OOT Rando. Songs are just too powerful to not get right away or as soon as possible.
Yeah, because they're like the only 100% guaranteed items. Well, I won't say 100% because you might get Song of Time and be kind of sad, but even that one has value, so...
Yeah, exactly. And if it's not value, it's information you can get from songs as well.
Yep.
Let's see if Alfalfa chooses to do the same, or if they want to go up the mountain including their explosives.
Yeah, that'll be an intriguing early split. Ooh, the strength from child shooting. Huh.
Yep, another awesome benefit of starting with Suns. Knockout it was hard to get checks sometimes, like Richard right away.
Yeah, it always feels bad orphaning Richard for too long. Anything Sphere 0, realistically.
Richard dominated me too.
Yeah, those ones hurt. As someone who orphans Dompe digging every time, Samsung does make me feel slightly better.
At least you know when you do have Samsung, you can't check it all the time. It never does anything.
Yep, of course. Samsung is basically, you have Samsung, Dompe digging is dead. You can just check it off immediately.
Here's our med check.
No water temple and the dongo.
Yep, so we are at the least required Spirit and Fire Temple, and then DC and Forest.
Spirit Fire DC Forest, yep. That's we see the earlier check from Alfalfa, so that I wonder if that sways them to go up to Goron City.
Yeah, I think if you pick up a bomb bag and Series 0, you see DC's required, you just go do it.
Yep. If you choose to put off Goron City, I think that's completely okay.
Yeah.
Like if you're saying like, yep, I want
We had a graveyard to King Dodongo. We also had an ice cavern to Twin Rover. SeYsEy side.
Ice Cavern to Twin Rova. I think that's... Is that 2 hints now that we've seen of that? I think I saw a well for Twin Rova too. That could be crazy.
Yeah, we did have well to Twin Rova.
Twin Rova is annoying. Good to know. Looking for storms.
That's the way the hints are distributed in these settings. It prioritizes the stone dungeon.
Yep.
So if there's something that can be hinted for a stone dungeon, it will be over the medallions.
That's true. So it's probably decently likely that we'll find path strengths potentially, although we didn't see market. So, ooh, Rang on top of Dodongo. That if that doesn't point towards something on Forest Medallion, I don't know what does.
Yeah, Jelly Forest Med's a little spooky.
Yep.
One of those dungeons you don't want to see locking 2 songs.
Yeah. Alright, what are those? So that would be Jabu, Deku, Shadow. I think Jabu's okay, because, like, if you can find a situation to just get to ZD, I don't think that's terrible, usually.
No, I mean, you gotta scale. You pick up Serenade, it's not the worst.
Yep.
It just feels bad if you have to go upriver again.
Yep.
Well, there's our answer. It's Requiem on the Burning Cat.
Oh,
It's gonna
boy.
be a problem if we are hard locked by Child Side Spirit.
Always terrifying. What was the song on Eponus?
That was on the time.
On the time? Oh, okay. Well, there's the slightly more sad than you could have been.
It's very possible that these 2 Twin Robo Paths are pointing us to getting Requiem.
Yeah. All it'll take is, like... Ooh, slingshot. All it'll take is something like... what was it? It was Well, and it was... Oh, what's the other one?
Oh, well and ice.
Ice. Okay. Yeah, that's probably pointing to a song. I wonder if Ice has Nocturne then.
Yeah, like someone saying in the chat, it could be Nocturne and ice.
Yep.
And it could all just be from one key, right? Like it could
Yep.
be hard required.
Yeah, that's a big feels bad when you're it's everything's pointing towards it and it's just like, well, sorry, not hard locked.
But
I mean,
that's kind of the gamble you have to take with AD Requiem. Is it or isn't it?
Yeah. On the upside, Deku's one of them, and I think Deku's usually fine to do anyways, just because you can. It's relatively quick.
That was Child Spawn on top of River, so very easy access to Jabu.
Yep.
Oh, fire. Third Rova hint.
Oh boy, Fire Temple. Rova is very sad. Wonder if you check that early. Because you do have the early Bolero. Alfalfa didn't grab the song, I don't think.
I would say, like, play Bolero, dip fire, do what you can before even checking the song.
Yep.
Especially if you have a way across the bridge at that point. Alfalfa's already done it.
Yep.
SeYsEy buying some beans, not a bad idea early on. You never know if you need them.
Oh, that would make it even more sad for the Requiem if it's just on the arch.
Yeah, that's another possibility. It's just Requiem, do you need something on the arch?
Yeah, Mirror Shield's on the arch. That's like the worst feeling. I'd almost rather have a random key, because at least you can figure that out eventually.
I think our DC so far is pretty sad.
Yep. It's okay, Dodongo tends to be the one that does everything anyways.
Welcome in, we have so far, a triple path of Rova. Well, fire, and ice.
It's not even good places either.
Depending on where Storms is.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get if you can get Storms relatively early, you can just knock out well, because it's so many checks.
Fire we have
big
to
chest.
anyway. It's just, fire would only be bad if it's like early boss key, and then you have to go like, all the way to highest run to go for the item.
Yeah, that's always a bad feeling too.
Say big chest, DC?
Yep, the fifth, the bridge chest is big. Luckily, most of the, like, dungeons that are hard required, Fire and Dodongo and Forest, too, are relatively early items you get. Like, relatively, sometimes you just, hookshot doesn't show up for 20 years. But,
yeah, just low requirements to get in.
Yeah. Just being able to check, those tend to be nice. Oh, just a slingshot. Which we've already seen one in Lon, so nothing too impactful.
Yeah, just one of the many slingshots in the game.
Yep. See, there's probably 3 slingshots, but I'm pretty sure there's about 8.
We've also got the 3 boomerangs, so nothing to
Yeah.
worry about, Joe.
Ooh, choose. Yeah, that's true. Child Spirit, always nice to do, outside of the fact that you need 3 dungeons for it. It's everything's a slingshot except for the required item. I just like that.
I think all the blue slings.
Yeah. He's just sitting eventually at the game with like 300 Deku seeds.
It's like lost one, so he gives anything. Do a song to get from SeYsEy.
Yeah. All Lost was that so far was just the choose, which likely won't be impactful, but
Nice to have.
yeah.
Makes blowing things up a little bit harder.
Yeah. If you're ever running low on bombs, you can just swap over to choose.
Oh, there's the stones.
Okay. Yeah, so you likely
Bombs,
just go right
stones,
there.
yell. Yeah, you just go.
Also get the song. I don't know if you do that before or after.
You saying get the Before the Grave song before or after well?
Yeah.
You probably
I think
want to
just
get it before. Like you can get Dompe that time of day.
Yep.
That way you're not having to climb out of the well.
Also kind of a reason to ooh. Big chest.
Here's a small key.
Oh, okay.
There's a hammer we need.
Okay, that looks closer to something like a wallet on the volcano. I have no confidence in that statement. But it did look round, so it might be a wallet or a bomb bag.
Some sort of a bag-like item.
Yeah, it looked like a bag.
Yeah, smart routing here from SeYsEy. Knock out the infamous Goron City on the way to Kakariko.
Yep. Especially since we know Darunia is dead. So
yeah. Get the pot, get the rolling Goron, you're out of here. Also, the nice pack of chews you just picked up, you can use that on the pot for get it done a little bit quicker.
Yep.
At least I think it's faster using bombs.
I think it's dependent on where you plan to go next.
Or you could, yeah, the chews trying to get that guy too.
Yeah, that one's always good.
It was Pierre as a key. Then we brought it with the hammer.
Your Pierre is a key. Okay. That's not too bad with free Scarecrow, so. SeYsEy, unfortunately, not getting the Goron on the way. Oh boy. Get to see it with strength. Nice. Save a chew.
Very often.
Yeah. Gets rewarded by getting a red rupee.
Oh well, at least we know we didn't miss anything here.
Yep. It's interesting to go stop back in Lost Woods after, but there are checks here that can be annoying. Especially since all of them are child, pretty much.
Yeah, it's just stuff you don't want to leave behind or have to worry about later on.
Yep. Colonel Frogs is dead.
And speaking of checks you don't want to have to leave behind, Rival Castle Ferry.
Yeah, that's another one. The typical prize for Ocarina Memory game, the Bloopy. Big Stabby. Oh, just enjoy this seed. See when
What's the
the
meme? 30 minutes time save.
yeah,
Perfect.
30-minute time save. So the Fire Temple Robo second hint.
Yeah, Frogs 2 is dead. We also had the other copy right above the Frogs. And Big Goron is dead.
Yep. So it looks like SeYsEy is going to go to, I assume, well, from River. Oh,
Yeah, makes
okay, because
sense.
you can knock out Frogs 1 here.
Yeah, I thought they were going for Goron City, but this is a lot smarter.
Yep. It's a lot easier to access the DMT Storm's Grotto than it is the Frogs 1. So, I don't hate this.
Yeah, you could just get DMT Storms, like, on the way to DC, right?
Yep. Ooh, that is nasty. Hovers? Oh. That's a very easy check to miss for way too long.
Not necessarily required that we know of so far, outside of possibly being needed for fire, but...
Yep.
Or if we need to get Requiem, then you're gonna be glad you have those.
Yeah. That getting that check feels like a nice insurance policy. I will say the river spawn does make it a lot better.
Or if we have to cross,
Yep.
those could actually be required for that. Yeah, so Zora Tunic was a Sun Song Grave.
Yep. It's kind of looking like Alfalfa. So Alfalfa did not grab Storms before going into Goron City, so I think that makes it more likely that they get the hover boots, which may or may not be required, but again, not something you really want to miss. On the off chance, well, I won't say it's an off chance at this point that it's required, but if it's not required, at least you still have the safety.
Yeah.
And even then, the movement can be a lot nicer with it. Because Shadow could absolutely have something. And even if not, not having to do the little setup in fire is sometimes feels good. Zombie digging.
This is nice. SeYsEy just knocking out all the annoying checks.
Get some health. Not bad. I think an item that could be really interesting right now is if you find Rudos, like, do you do Jabu?
Yeah. I think, depending on your song layout, that could be something you push for.
Yeah, you got ZL, you have... I guess you don't have Serenade, which is the downside.
I don't think it would be... I don't think it'd be worth pushing this early on.
Yeah.
Tempo of Time is Path, I missed that, so yeah, you do Jabu then.
Yeah, just rush Jabu.
It has to be for the song, because Lax is always our BK.
Yep. wonder if you make that call to rush it though, because it's very possible that that's just Nocturne. And that's just Nocturne so that you can get to Requiem. I think there's a world where you can, like, avoid Jabu still and just kind of hope that you don't need to do it.
Yeah, I think in this situation, you push for ice first.
Yep. I'd be
just be Nocturne there as well.
Yep. Because the other dungeons, Deku. Oh, okay. So if it's requiring both songs, I'm going to guess that one of those is probably Pona's. So we might be dealing with a long shot in GTG situation. Or just somewhere annoying. But
yeah, another good point. One of the song checks could just be an item. Like, yep. Prelude could just be an item for Twin Rover.
Oh, that's true. Didn't think of that. Ugh.
Mirror on Serenade would be funny.
Mirror on Serenade. Oh.
And there is a big chest in the well behind CL.
Hopefully get storms. Oh yeah, there's the Temple of Time to Twin Rova hint. Battle Trial 2's dead. Didn't see that hint.
I missed all of these hints earlier.
Yeah, apparently I did too. Treasure Chest Game's dead.
Two big chests here. There's the mirror, so it solves that. Make that 3.
Early wells loaded. Okay, choose. Oop.
SeYsEy gonna make us wait till after Dead Hand to get that third one.
Yep, it's gonna be suspense.
At least we have a nice and comfy 6 tarts for fire. No need to worry about a tunic anymore. I'd be a little bit more worried about Alfalfa still being on 3.
Yeah.
We do have a bottle, which does help. Yeah, 4 hearts in a bottle. Not a big deal anymore.
Yeah, I'd be completely fine with that. You just have to turn in big pose before you go rush. Before you rush fire, which I do think isn't a bad play at this point. Alright, what is the third? Mom bag, okay. Nice purely because SeYsEy was at like 6 bombs. So the bomb refill feels good.
Yep, gonna be nice to have those 30 bombs when you go and fight the dragon.
Yep, oh, another big chest.
Alright, well, calm down. Oh, I say keep it going. Just let us hit go mode in the well. Come on.
Magic, okay. That's nice.
Obviously, there's mirror shield here that's hinted, but we could still need the magic for spirit.
Yep.
Good. Alfalfa not missing his hovers.
Yep. No, SeYsEy grabs Hyrule Castle now. Bouncy bowling, that makes sense too.
Yeah, I think cleaning up this stuff before you go adult's nice. Like,
Yeah,
you don't need Jabu. There's a chance that you never have to go child again.
Yep.
Yeah, fire could be bow locked. We still need a hook if we get key locked from Pierre.
Yeah. Also just for Forest Temple, which would be kind of nice to knock out soon.
Yep, brick requirement is 3 stones, and then boss key is on Shadow and Spirit Medallion.
Yep.
We had a free stone this seed, so minimum 4 dungeons. Unless we end up needing Requiem, which is on Burning Cactus, will be an all dungeon seed.
Always a sad feeling.
Hopefully, we run into strength too soon. Like if that happens, you're gonna cross, and then you're gonna find out for yourself if you need Requiem, like as soon as possible.
Would need opponents to do that too, but
Yeah,
Ice
as
is...
soon as you have the chance to do it.
Yep. I think at this point you're kind of... Like, SeYsEy probably does DC pretty quickly here, and honestly, probably Fire soon too. Although it's a little bit worrisome just because of the lack of hook and bow, so I could completely understand putting it off until you get those.
Yeah, I would think, given what they know, do DC and hope for one of those 2 on the way.
Although there is a path hint for Fire, so actually... Do you just go there and maybe first hook's there? That's possible. Could also just be Kokiri Sword, and then you're kind of sad.
Yeah, the minuet was Close a Grave.
Yep. I guess with hovers, actually, you do maybe do Fire first, and then...
Yeah, pretty sure Talon didn't have anything.
No.
It's just a Song of Time from Melon. Then there's our Serenade on the minuet check.
Serenade's on Minuet? Okay, so Jabu just became better. Assuming Rudo's isn't awful.
Well, we're only down to the 2 possible path songs being...
Oh, it was Strength too. That's not...
was something shiny up there.
That is not a wallet.
We are literally down to Epona and Nocturne, which one of those 2 is going to be an Ice, and I think the other one's going to be in Temple of Time.
Yep.
We know Sarius is dead.
Yeah, that's true. SeYsEy is dead at this point. So that's the one you're hoping not to find anytime soon.
I'd almost say put off fire right now and go see what's in ice. And see if you can get across to Wasteland.
I agree. I think there's an argument to be made that you could do fire, but there is a possibility that I guess first hook could just be in oh, what happened? Looked like that was actually an item. Couldn't tell what it was though.
Comedy option, Lens of Truth at Temple of Time for Nocturne and Wasteland. I like it.
Bow, okay. So now fire gets better, but you still have the worry of the small key on Pierre. And I think
I would still want to know the song layout. You got Bolero. I personally, I would put it off.
Yep. And I think DC has the possibility DC just has a hook. Continue on this path, see if DC has a hook. If it doesn't, then maybe you consider going fire, just because of the path hint and fire. But nothing guaranteed, I don't think.
I guess I am forgetting that fire was Path of Rova.
Yep, that's the big worry. We know of the 3 main items, so now we know that it's possible that it's hookshot, but I think pretty much everything's pointing to that you are gonna need small keys, or there is a small key probably in Child Spirit. It's just whether that's required. Because we have 3 unresolved paths, and there are 2 unresolved paths. 3. No Ice Cavern, no Temple of Time, no Fire yet. So odds are something worrisome could happen still.
I think that was an Ice to Rova copy.
Ice to Rova copy.
I knew it was something that we already saw. Yeah, bottom of the well dupe. Something to Rova, true.
Something to Rova, yeah, probably. No Celeste to do that was interesting. Oh. That was also interesting.
So now I'm curious if if it's possible for our last hint to point to Rova, or if we could get something pointing to Phantom Ganon for the hook.
So possible, yes, because at this point we have probably Epona's path hinted. We have probably Nocturne path hinted. We don't know where Din's is. We don't know where Kokiri Sword is. We also have the potential for Zora's River to twin Rova, which is
as you said it was his Zora's River to Volvagia for the hovers.
Oh, okay. So.
But I was literally just thinking what Star said, is if it's just hammer to Rova, because the item for Rova and fire is hammer locked.
Yep.
Well, at least you know your boss key is possibly somewhat early in fire.
Yep. That definitely makes it feel better to to do it a bit earlier. Just because odds are, I mean, that still can get a little weird, Interesting. Did SeYsEy already check DMT storms and I just missed it? I must have.
Yeah, that's where we just saw the.
Oh, was that where? Okay.
Oh no, that was Medigoron. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, there was nothing in DMT Storm's Grotto though.
Okay.
Yeah, it just hovers from river. I'm kind of thinking like fire is going to be laid out like you might not get key locked by Pierre, but you might have to kill Volv for a key and then go back up.
Yep. Which does make the possible path hints more worrisome. But having magic, we don't have furores yet, do we?
Oh, we start with furores.
Oh, we start with furores? Okay. So that makes it a bit better to actually just go fire and see if you can find the item. At this point, it might just be Dins, though.
Which I guess if you can get, okay. Like, the main thing that would be worrying me right now is if that's the hook shot.
Oh yeah, fair star. I mean, I never really got the best grasp on the intricacies of this hint distro.
Yep.
Probably why I'm still not in the tournament anymore.
Rest in peace. SeYsEy strikes again.
Rudo's in fire. That would be like thanks game, but
Oh yeah, that is another one, isn't it? Rudo's in fire. Kokiri sword in fire. Although I guess Rudo's in fire really isn't that bad because Temple of Time is hinted.
yeah, that would just make the speed like logically complete.
Yep. Yeah, four path insta Rova is so scary. Didn't see a single one of those for strength though, so I'm guessing strength 3 might just be, well, not strength locked. None of the strengths are strength locked.
Yeah, we might not have past strengths. Like all this is just pointing to
Do AD for the small key that you don't need. Smile. I
looks like
realized
nothing
it
in
was a bottle.
fight.
It looked like a Poe, I think. It might have been Big Poe. But...
green, so yeah, I saw something green, so it might have been a big Poe.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty clear path. Finish your DC, or Alfalfa's case, do fire into ice. But either way, they're probably going to converge here soon.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if there's a world. So, Fire has Rudos. Ice Cavern has Hookshot. I'm just trying to think if there's... So it's possible that Requiem isn't the required item still. It's just a bit weird.
Or a good point from Star, there's a world where Requiem is the only access to Spirit.
Yeah, that's possible.
I think we had a qual like that, where it was hard required AD for like Apollos to get across the Spirit Temple.
That sounds familiar.
Okay, so the dongo's done. So SeYsEy is caught up at least in the actual finishing of dungeons. Oh, Alfalfa, probably... Do you just prelude out of here and go adult? Probably. Yep.
Yeah, I don't think they have anything else to clean up much.
Yeah.
They need to go through DC or DMC to get their strength 2 and bow, which I'm sure they'll do before if they go into fire right away.
Yep. They likely found both, or saw both a lot better than we did. Eyesight is hard.
Anyone consider Poe sanity? I would wish that someone does not consider that ever.
Please, please no. Ooh, I like the blue for the mirror shield. Sure, it doesn't match the pink tunic whatsoever. Actually, gonna do fire first. Okay.
It's unfortunate if we are bow locked here.
Yep.
Gonna feel really bad if you check Crater right after, but it makes sense. You want to push your path areas ASAP.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty likely that Alfalfa saw that it was a bow already, though. So it's like this might just potentially be like intentionally like I'm gonna guess that I don't need the bow.
Yeah, that's true. A lot easier to see when you're actually playing the game what the items are.
Yep. It's also pretty nice to because you could actually go grab that bow after finishing Volvagia, because you get spawned out again.
Yeah.
So potentially you could have Furore set somewhere.
Yeah. Maybe if you're Alfalfa, you're just assuming the BK's early, because you know hovers or path.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll just get my bow after, it's fine.
Yeah, that's completely fair. It only hurts really if it's on the specific check. And even then, that also requires the small keys to not be cooperative at all. Which is possible, but...
You could get 2 keys, and then like hop over the gate to get the compass, or the map chest. But knowing Pierre has a key, it seems unlikely.
Yeah, actually, you have to get locked before that, don't you? Just because we know Pierre has a key.
String 2 is on the volcano.
Yep. Like an absolute worst case, you have Furores, so it's not hard to leave and then come back.
Yeah, like even if you get locked out before the shortcut, leaving that Furores, it'll make it a bit better.
Double Fire Temple, let's go.
Yeah, shoutouts to the early divergence and then just converting into fire.
Ooh.
I mean, there's an item right away.
Alright, what are we gonna get? Trudos? Okay, yeah.
Easy enough. So with that, you just get your boss key, and I think you just leave.
Probably do Volvagia first, but yeah.
I mean, that's what I mean. Like, you don't have to worry about continuing climbing.
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to really go deep fire at this point. Like, you need to get to the Ice Song at this point. Well, probably the Ice Song. It's possible it's Hookshot, but
yeah, I would say you get the Ice Song first, so you know if you need to do Jabu or not.
Yep. Well, there's the boss key.
Easy enough.
Question really is if you do the other check in here. No? Okay, that's fine. I think that's probably the better choice. Especially for Alfalfa, who I think is still lower on health.
I think they're at 5. Yeah, 5 hearts. 5 hearts in a bottle. Not a big deal. Oh, but they can't use either bottle. That's
Okay, so we
That's
get to
still
have
not a big deal. You
Yep.
can do it.
Big Stabby makes it a little nicer.
You can miss a couple bombs. You're fine. Yeah, 40 seconds is plenty of time.
Yep. Just raises the stress level just a tad.
Yeah, and when lights are in deep fire, we're all sad.
It's the fire temple. Oh.
Yeah, they do both have choose. I don't always assume that everyone's comfortable with choose strats.
Yep.
Looks like SeYsEy is though. So we get to see both versions of this cool fight, bombs and choose, side to side. There we go. Both runners making it look super easy.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna go practice choose strats now. That looked very clean.
It looked clean and it was quick. Okay, so there's the small key. So yeah, it just hovers for that. Almost guaranteed.
Yeah, good indicator of the time save, because SeYsEy was a good bit behind going into the fight, and then now they're 7 or 8 seconds behind the warp.
Yep. Alfalfa still has to go clean up strength 2 and bow, so SeYsEy should most likely immediately just go to ice.
Yeah, it's still sub-hour, so you can still say you're rushing ice.
Yep. Go minuet. Yeah, that should be a nice rush.
Although I do believe it's faster if you go from Bolero. Probably not by
Is
too
it
much.
only with the hook shot?
And you got hovers.
You do have the hovers, but I think hookshotting up to the hookshotting and then side hopping to the level of
The Lost Woods entrance makes it fat, or would make. Oh, also SeYsEy hasn't checked the hints. That's why we didn't see the hints.
Makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I think what makes Bolero a bit faster is like if you don't have Mito moved, you have to void out here and then walk back in, get around him. But yeah, definitely makes sense from their side is to get the hints they missed.
Yep.
And Alfalfa cleaning up. Crater are going to be happy with the bow and strength too. Probably be right behind SeYsEy and ice.
Skull Mask dead. Probably saw that hint, I just didn't see it.
Oh, it's a nice hover in the domain, no setup, just kind of went straight in.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. Looks like if you go all the way to the right, you can just kind of go straight. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's true. Alfalfa needs to go empty a bottle first.
Yeah. Ooh.
What was that hint?
No, not the hint. I just mean Alfalfa going straight to Minuet.
Yeah. Fortunately, the only thing Alfalfa has is Big Poe and Rudos.
Yep.
And yeah, there they go. They didn't pick up Minuet check yet, so this is probably the Big Poe turn in before ice.
Yep. What could have been an entertaining call is just doing Jabu. And just banking on required 80.
Practical? No. Entertaining? Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been entertaining.
Then we find first hook shot in Jabu, and it's like, oh. It's one of those seeds.
Oh, nice domain hint.
Double bloopy.
That's right, Fountain was foolish, so don't have to check anything here.
Probably top of fire, Dastar, since we would have to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. If you're not hard locked by Requiem, and lights end up being the first two of Child Spirit. By the way, you'll never get the lights in Spirit, and you have some more dungeons to go do.
That'd be so sad. I would be sad.
See lights on the arch before you enter Spirit. Oh.
Yeah, unrequired bongo always sucks as well.
Yep.
Oh, this room is just the worst. Can we delete?
Yeah,
Either
this room.
delete this room or just delete the entire dungeon. Burning
Yeah,
Cack is Requiem.
Burning Cack is Requiem.
We do not know if it's required yet.
Yeah, that'll be terrifying. We haven't seen anything that's like guarantees that it's that. We didn't see the... Because if that, or the Zoro's River hint was her twin Rova, it'd most likely be
Required, or logically required. But we don't know that for sure. That's somewhat worrisome.
What's that? Oh, just arrows.
Yep. I didn't see what the other thing was, but I'm gonna guess it was not a big chest.
So, we get Nocturne here. It's probably just rush the fish, get your horse.
Yep.
Or hope it's the horse, and not an item like Lens on Prelude.
No.
Could just be an item on the Serenade check. Like Din's. Like it's just Din's here, and then Prelude is Nocturne.
Oh, that'd be sad. That worked. Wow. Okay. SeYsEy's crazy. Respect it.
I love the hover strats are nice.
Yeah, that looks so good.
All right, moment of truth. This will determine what our next move is.
Yeah. Oh.
Such a hard boss for a hard dungeon, man.
Sometimes the Wolfos is just not cooperative. Okay, it's the song. And it's not.
Hey,
Awesome. awesome.
So Javu it is then.
Yeah, you rush Java, go Epona, and just hope that you can get over. Well, actually, you can get over at this point because you have hovers.
Yeah, you rush Jabu and hope it is actually Epona's and not Epona's on Requiem. That's all we're down to. That's the only two possibilities left.
Yep. I mean, worst case, you get... well, whatever's on Temple of Time, it could be dimmed. You could find nothing there. It could be like a bloopy, and it's just like, oh, huh, you have to do a forest first. And it's like, okay. Fine. But then the question just becomes, where's Hookshot? Which is a question I am having.
Yep, definitely time to start just accepting the reality that this is probably going to be all dungeons.
Yep. Accept the reality, or... I mean, at this point, you're kind of just hoping you can get the, like, small chance that it's not. But it's kind of scary at this point that it's... There's pretty good odds. Oh, that was a setup. Oh.
I mean, we just need a way across the bridge to know if it's 80 or not. But
Yep.
we're still being... we still can't even do that.
Yeah, we have no,
No long shot or Eponas. That's why the fish is coming. You can see Jabu. That's so sad. I hate keys. Oh, child fishing strikes again.
Just a free hook the entire seed. Cool.
Oh, little child fishing.
I mean, now you got forest you can do, but Jabu is actually way more important.
Yeah. Well, it's not guaranteed to be way more important. Because it could just be... Like, as we said, it could just be Temple of Time has an item.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a 50-50, and you can only check one side of that 50-50.
Only check one side of that 50-50. You don't have to. I mean, you do have to do forest still. I think the only reason you do Jabu is because you're already child. Because if you weren't already child, you do forest.
Yeah.
Do forest first, and then just see what the item is. If it's not required, okay.
Maybe you get bailed out with a long shot in forest.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying though, with Temple of Time path, it's just a hard call.
Yep.
The Keys Armada.
Third one. I hate keys.
Yeah, we know, Star. That's why I'm stressing, like, you do Jabu.
Oh, yeah. But forest. I'd also put off forest for as long as humanly possible.
Although, as a spectator to this, I can't wait to see Dins on Prelude.
It's like Prelude. That would be so funny.
Someone trying to fish with a hook shot might be a little unethical.
Fishing becomes like a harpoon game.
Right, hook shot for alfalfa.
Yep.
See what they decide to do. Probably just gonna follow because you're already here.
Yep.
At this point, I think that one of the bigger well, outside of the main question, which is Requiem required, will end up being where is K-Sword
Hiding at this moment. Like, it's probably crossing in some fashion, but
That's the thing. If it's not opponents on Prelude, then 2 items it could be Din's or K-Sword.
Din's K-Sword, yep. Ooh, big chest. Let's get one of those out of the way. Yeah, Stone of Agony. Even better. That was fancy.
Yeah, that's a call you could make. Hard rush forest. Hope for long shot.
That's true.
It's still progression you have to do, so I mean, you're not losing too much.
I think the Temple of Time hint most likely makes it so that long shot is over there somewhere, but
It just depends what it is.
yeah,
Like,
that's
if
true.
is on there. It has to be long shot across, but it's just something you don't know until you go check it.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't know yet. We have no access to Spirit Temple yet.
Yeah.
All right, double Jabu. Let's go.
Woo, double Jabu.
we love double Jabu.
Hey, it still beats Double Forest,
True.
which
is
might end up
on the
happening.
way.
Yeah.
If Double Forest isn't staring us in the face, I don't know what is. Yeah, everything. I think the play is pretty streamlined as long as, like, now that we've chosen Jabu, it's just do Jabu, check Prelude, do Forest, then go Spirit and see if you're locked.
I'd actually argued if you get opponents, I would be in Spirit before Forest to get that info. Drop your throwers there.
I think Forest would still be better, if only because of the possibility of finding long shot. Like that is
Well,
still a possibility.
If its opponent is on Prelude,
Yeah,
then
that's
you're
true.
not getting a long shot in